It has been almost a month since Seattle Sounders FC2 hosted a game here at Starfire Sports Stadium. Today, they are back. Hello, everybody. I'm Aaron Heinsohn. Seattle Sounders FC2 playing host today to Orange County SC. Sounders, too, have been on the road for the last 3 weeks. They began it back on June 24th down at Orange County, where they fell by a score of 4-3. Sounders, too, then went up north to Vancouver Whitecaps FC2, where the goalkeeper Brian Meredith got a big-time shutout. Sounders, too, got their first ever win up there in Vancouver and a big 3 points on the road. Brian Meredith is in the goal today for Sounders, too. They will be looking to him to lead the back line and get a win here today against Orange County. Following that game on July 1st, on July 8th, Sounders 2 went down to Real Monarchs, where they fell to a score of 1-4. More on that game later. Now from Orange County, they're coming off a 1-1 draw against Phoenix, but the week prior to that, they hosted the Timbers 2, where they had a bit of a brawl. Orange County now have 2 big players with red cards. One, a 6-game suspension for Avi Pineda for his involvement in that, and another for their Belgian forward, Van Iwick, has a 3-game suspension, originally a 6-game, but was dropped to a 3 after an appeal. Also involved in that fracas, Lamar Batista. So we will have the starting 11 and the kickoff right after this. Seattle Sounders 2, Orange County SC, just in a moment.
Raise the stakes. Expectations are high. Our biggest season yet will break records with elite players and future stars. Innovative technology and new homes. We're growing the game in our community and across the nation. Are you ready?
National anthem just finishing here at Starfire. 2 teams shaking hands. Let's get set. Start with the starting lineups. First with Seattle Sounders 2. See up top, Irvin Parra is back. Charles Rankin, David Olson. 2 of the 3 players that played last week against the Real Monarchs. 6 guys got their S2 debut last week. And Kei Tomazawa was the 7th player. He's played last year, but that was his first appearance this year in 2017. And as we mentioned before, Brian Meredith in goal. For Orange County, a lot of changes for these guys as well. They'll be looking for Roy Muse, number 17 there at the left back. 3 goals in the last 3 games. 2 on penalties, 1 on a set-piece free kick last week against Phoenix. Of course, in there, you may recognize their goalkeeper, Charlie Lyon. 2 years here in Seattle with Sounders 2. And take a look at number 8, Gustavo Villalobos. He hit the game winner on that game on June 24th down in Orange County against S2. Our referees this afternoon, Eunice Marakchi, Sia McGee, Christian Clare, our assistant referees, and our 4th official, Robert Gilbert. 2 teams get set in their preparation. Orange County have only played 11 games so far this season. They're at 4-4-3 in 13th place. This is the beginning of 3 games in 6 days. Orange County will travel down to Rio Grande Valley Toros on the 19th and then host them on the 22nd. S2, as I mentioned, finally back at home. Their next game is on the 20th against Swope Park Rangers, who are doing quite well. It's currently sitting in 3rd. Ezra Hendrickson's side, 7 wins, 8 losses, 2 draws, 23 points. Just sitting above that playoff line in 7th place. It's a big game today for them. Collect another 3 points. Of course, busy times around here, around Seattle. Soccer scene. Just on Friday, the U18s competing in the United States Development Academy. They made it all the way to the semis, the first time that has ever happened for the Seattle Academy program. A lot of the names you might recognize played in that game: Milo Barton, Jamie Dimitrov, Shandon Hopiao, Jackson Reagan, Sam Rogers, Paul Rothrock, who scored his first S2 goal last week against Real Monarchs. Kei Tomazawa, Ethan Lotanaro. Impressive. They fell in the semis to LA Galaxy by a score of 3-2. Nice turn now to head referee Eunice Marakchi. Get things underway here. Orange County in the all-white, playing from right to left. Start out with a long ball into the middle, and that's going to be cleared away by Rodriguez. There's David Olson in the all-white hairdo he's got. And speaking of the academies, S2 starting today with Kai Briscoe, number 68 there at right back, and Christian Kuntz, number 47. This is Kuntz's 3rd appearance. Briscoe's 2nd. Christian Kuntz on the Sounders U15 Academy. Kai Briscoe, a member of the U16 Academy. There's Ray Sari. Just goes to show Sounders organization commitment to youth development. As I mentioned before about that game in Real, because of the Sounders friendly against Eintracht Frankfurt last weekend on the 8th, most of the S2 players were there playing in that game. Nana Sinkum, the 1 player to start, but also in that match was Zach Mathers, Ray Sari, Irvin Parra, Shea Adekoya. So see that ball's taken away there. That's Rodriguez, easily covered by Meredith. While those guys were here in Seattle playing against Eintracht Frankfurt, a lot of the young players played down in Salt Lake City. Tough place to play at the moment as Real Monarchs lead the entire Western Conference. So the scoreline of 1-4 is not surprising. Sunny day here, a slight breeze. Temperature in the high 60s. Here's Nana Sinkum. Sorry. Manages to get out of traffic there. Playing it out onto the left. Not a sink of to Narbonne. Not the best pass. Mathers. Zach Mathers leads the team in goals now. 6 goals from Mathers as he scored in penalty kick against Orange County and then one in Vancouver as well. Rodriguez over the top looking for Olsen. It's going to bounce a little too far. Collected by Joe Franco. That one's going to go off the hand of Monday Etim. As I mentioned before, that Orange County dust-up they had against T2 a couple of weeks ago. Jerry Van Ivek and Ami Pineda both received suspensions. Van Ivek, the 3-game suspension. Pineda, the 6-game. Van Ivek is tied for the lead with goals on this team, so Orange County going to be looking for Monday Etim to step up big. And Wilito Fernandez, the 2 forwards up top. Another one of the Orange County forwards, Duke LaCroix, been out since May with an injury, and Carlos Alvarez, another very important midfielder for this Orange County side, injured last week in the game against Phoenix. Good feet there from Richard Chaplow, Orange County captain. Switch to the long side to Roy Muse. Orange County still going. That one's broken up by Rodriguez L. Marakshi calls it a foul. Chaplow, Muse, both standing it over. Muse scored a free kick last week against Phoenix Rising. What they thought was the game winner until Didier Drogba got one in the 92nd minute to share the points. Looks like it's going to be Chaplow on the right, Muse on the left. Here is Roy Muse, off Narbonne in the wall. Chaplow goes all the way back to Charlie Lyon. Got a big cheer here when he was introduced. Charlie Lyon, 41 appearances in 2 years with S2. Narbonne has it knocked away by Etim. Rodriguez L. L, of course, Cameroonian. Rankin loses possession. Chaplow. Back over to Etim. He'll be flagged for offsides. Rodriguez L, of course, of Rainbows FC in Cameroon. S2 center back. Has a former teammate here today in Jeannot Esua. Signed a couple of months ago by Orange County SC. Ball's going to roll harmlessly out of bounds. That's SO right there. Right back, 20-year-old. Had one appearance in the U.S. Open Cup for Orange County, but this is his debut as well in the USL. Not the best pass there from Nanasinkum. Orange County coming the other way. Been a bit choppy here the first few minutes. Foul is whistled, free kick for S2. Both sides looking to get their feet. That first game back on June 24th down in Orange County, S2 had a very slow start, conceded 3 goals in 24 minutes before they were able to slow things down. Scored twice in the second half, before Orange County got their fourth and essentially closed the game off. The last few minutes, though, Charles Rankin hit a bomb to make it 4-3. Ezra Hendrickson's going to be looking to him to do that again today. Olsen. Irvin Parra. David Olsen trying to track it down. Joe Franco gets a piece of it. Olsen's still alive. David Olsen still going, gets his cross. No chance for anyone. He's going to go out of bounds, throwing for Orange County. Chaplow. Ball's flicked on by Etim. Nicely worked there by Victor Pineda. Ball's going to go out of bounds, though. Ray Starry has that taken off him. Etim's whistling for a foul. Nice little pass there from Briscoe. Find Mathers. Mathers, ball into Olsen. Tackle had to happen there for Mesua. Nickname is Sama. Cameroonian man. Nice ball over the top from Muse. Roy Muse. Still battling. That's going to foul on Muse. Free kick for S2. Take a look at it here. You can see Muse has all the jersey there of Briscoe. Oh, excuse me, Rankin. Mathers does well to collect that pass from Briscoe. Not a Sinkum. Early ball. Now to Kuntz. Kuntz's third appearance now with S2. Rodriguez. Briscoe. Another one of those players who played in that game against Real. Briscoe, a member of the U16 Academy. Christian Kuntz on the U15s. Is Meredith under some pressure? S2 will play out of it. Here's Narbonne. With the academy now finished, international duty coming to an end, S2 will have a lot of players to pick from. Rigel. Orange County playing in a 4-4-2. S2 finding it difficult to break down at the moment. Ball easily collected, but Rankin will get it back. And that header from Solomon Wubius. Briscoe. Mathers leads it for Rankin. Chance for Charles Rankin down the right-hand side. Puts the cross, top of the box. David Olsen gets a piece of it. Charlie Lyon, though, wasn't hard enough to beat Lyon. He'll collect it easily. Great run there from Rankin. Sweeps it back behind in front of the back line. David Olsen doesn't get all the ball. Lyon collects. Good first opportunity there for S2. Poor touch from Julito Fernandez. S2 get it back. Narbonne. Itim. Briscoe gets a piece of it, clears it away, all the way to Sari. Olsen. Irvin Parra. Taking on Navarro. Irvin Parra on the left-hand side. Gets a cross in, all the way to the far post. Rankin's there, but headed away. Not a great clearance. Here's Zach Mathers. Doesn't get full contact. Is able to clear by the Orange County line. Narbonne picks it up. Narbonne back in, clatters off Rankin. Mathers again. Orange County does well to clear it away. Good, another good chance for S2. Warnings for Orange County. Narbonne. Rankin again. This one cleared away. Briscoe battling with Itim, gets pushed off the ball. Monday Itim still going. Rodriguez gets a piece of it. And swept out wide right to Sama Esua. Villalobos. He'll knock it back to restart it. Narbonne again, as S2 win it back. Parra. Driving forward, Parra. He's got Rankin, can't find him. It's a good block from Sullivan Mubius. Not a sink him. Orange County struggling to get any possession going as S2 have looked a little more lively here in the last few minutes. Sorry. Nice work there from Orange County to get it back off Nana Sinkum. Narbonne wins it back off of Villalobos. Mathers finds Rankin out wide right. Full back line in front of him. Mathers again. Parra made a run but had to come back to get it. Mathers will give and go. Parra can't find him. Roll out for an Orange County throw-in. 15th minute, no score. A couple chances for S2. Nothing that seriously troubled Charlie Lyon, but S2 certainly had the better possession. Orange County, a team with, this is their 12th game so far this season. Compare that to what is now 18 for Sounders 2. Takes a little bit of time to get your team together, but now they will make up for that. As I mentioned, 3 games in the next 6 days. Villalobos now. Driving forward. Gustavo Villalobos still going. Got a chance. Slips in. Far post, and there it is. It's a great finish from Julito Fernandez against the run of play. And just like that, Gustavo Villalobos cuts through the S2 midfield and picks out Julito Fernandez for his 2nd goal of the season. Came out almost nothing. Great individual work from Gustavo Villalobos. Just picks up that pass. Fernandez tucks it away in the far post. Nothing Brian Meredith can do. It's almost too easy there for Gustavo Villalobos. First assist on the season for him. Played last year for Tulsa. Spent some time playing in Malta as well before that. Impressive work for him there. S2 now trail. Goal to 0 here in the first half. It's the run of play too. Rodriguez looking for Rankin over the top. Rankin's whistle for a foul. Impressive work by Gustavo Villalobos to set that one up. Easy finish for Fernandez. Just rolled off the back of right back Kai Briscoe, young man, 16-year-old. Long ball for Rankin. Navarro sees it out. It's a goal kick for Orange County. Lions goal kick just flicked on. S2 have possession again. Mount Sinkum. Mathers loses possession in the midfield. Orange County have it back and they're away. This pass is cut out by Rodriguez. I think it was going to go beyond. Still going. Villalobos again. This time off the post. S2 dodge a bullet. Cleared only as far out as Victor Pineda. Back to Roy Muse. And we have our first corner of the match here in the 19th minute as that one flies off Briscoe. Villalobos again having a great start to this game. Meredith gets a piece of that. It's a good save from him, but again, a little too easy at the moment for Orange County to get right through that center midfield of S2. Roy Muse to take this corner kick. Using that left foot, curls it to the far post. Villalobos is there. He'll knock it all the way back. Orange County will restart. Rankin chasing. Charlie Lyon, not the best kick. Narbonne looking for Sorry. Can't collect it. Eatim does well to hold it up. S2 applying some pressure. Varro dances around Para. Lubius over the top. Looking for Fernandez. Rodriguez doesn't get it right the first time, but this time finds Meredith. Meredith goes long. It's a quick throw. It's going to be a foul by Rodriguez. This time he's going to get a talking to here from Yunus Marakshi. Take a look at it again. Just late there. Reaching in. And he's going to get a little explanation there. Rodriguez is granted his last foul, no card. But one more, and he will be picking up a yellow for sure. Muse and Chaplow over the ball again. Everybody for Orange County in the box. Save 3. Keep an eye on Muse there, number 17 at the top of the box. Looks like he wanted it early. Chaplow's going to take it though. Right foot bender into the near post, cleared away though by Francisco Narbonne. Long ball from Franco. The far side is going to be knotted down. Meredith has it. Story of the game so far. Good start from S2, but a quick, nice run from Gustavo Villalobos to set up Wilito Fernandez, and it's a 1-0 lead for Orange County. S2 applying more pressure now. Here's Muse. Roy Muse takes the penalty kicks for Orange County. Also some of the free kicks that scored 3 goals in the last 3 games. That long ball is out of bounds. S2 have the throw. One of those aspects of soccer where it can be so frustrating for a team and a coaching staff. You've had all the possession, you've had the best opportunities, and then you find yourself down. 1-0. Sorry, tries to break it up. Orange County have it back. Here's Muse. Rankin giving chase. Muse will drive forward. Lays it inside. It's cut out though well by Briscoe. Rankin. Para. Sorry. Rankin again on the right-hand side. He's had a lot of action. Briscoe getting around him on the right-hand side. Sorry in the middle. Nicely broken up, though, by E-Tim. He'll have it back. It's a chance to get away. His ball's going to be too far. Again, S2 just a little vulnerable there in their back line. Too easy straight down the middle for Orange County at the moment. L. It's easily cut out. Looking for Rankin. Sorry has it back. Narbonne. Briscoe looking for that first time cross, gets it wrong. Charlie Lyon will take a moment to sort his team out. Looks like there's something wrong here with Solomon Wubius. Shoes come off. Eunice Marakshi is going to come over and give him time to sort it out. Lots of fans here at Starfire Sports Stadium on this beautiful sunny day here in Tukwila, Washington, 20 minutes south of Seattle. Sounders 2. There's Narbonne. Over the top looking for Olsen. He's in between two defenders but can't bring it down. Here's Para, picks up the second part, keeps his feet. Thought for a minute Para was going to go down there. Sounders 2 have their first corner of the first half. So I was going to mention Sounders 2 have their next game on Thursday, July 20th, hosting Swope Park Rangers for the first time this season. Zach Mathers over this one. Mathers whips this one in, far post. Charlie Lyon gets a piece of it. Briscoe's there. Not a great ball. L flicks it on. It's going to be a foul called on Rodrigue L. Big chance there for S2. Good ball in by Mathers. Lyon, this one will skip everybody. Meredith collects it. Christian Kuntz. Kuntz, a little sloppy on the ball. It's going to be called for the foul. Free kick again for Orange County. Certainly one of the challenges, playing younger players. Not always quite as crisp. S2 and the Sounders organization committed to doing it. They've certainly benefited from it, but from time to time, players get things wrong. Mathers, great pass from him, looking for David Olsen. Para streaking through the middle. Olsen still going, he's got Mathers up top. He keeps it going at Rankin. Rankin's right-footed blast is going to go over the top. Great counterattack there from S2. Take a look at it again here. Olsen inside the box, plays it to Mathers. Chooses to flick it on. I'm not sure if he didn't quite have the right angle for him the first time shot. Another big chance for S2. Mathers in his second season with S2. 6 goals, 2 assists so far, and 10 appearances. Take a look at that. He had 19 appearances last season, 3 goals, 4 assists. It's already a big improvement. Sorry, trying to break things up. Orange County keep it. Rodriguez blocks Eaton's pass. Pineda. Ball's given away easily, but Rankin can't find Parra. Navarro maybe just had a mistake there. Charlie Lyon, big throw out to Roy Muse. Muse into Eaton. Orange County lose possession again. Parra have it back. Kuntz. L. Briscoe. Ball's taken off him. Roy Muse does well to get out of traffic. Navarro back to Charlie Lyon. Lyon blasts that one there. Solomon Ubias, he tries to deal with it. Possession trading hands quickly here. Sorry now. Into Rankin. Rankin's cross is blocked. We're throwing here for S2. Parra's going to go long with this one. Parra, huge throw. Olsen gets a head on it, and it's in! 30th minute, David Olsen. A huge long throw from Irvin Parra. That'll be Olsen's 4th goal of the season. He had the game winner against Oklahoma City when they were last here. He now has the equalizer as S2 on the score sheet. Fans love it here at Starfire Sports Stadium. What a throw from Parra. Olsen with that new blonde hair rises up. Let's take a look at it again. Straight in the middle. Well timed from Olsen. Charlie Lyon just can't get to it. We are all tied up. Meredith will come out and gather that one up off the head of Fernandez. Well, Sounders too certainly deserved something. David Olsen provides it. What a throw from Parra. Olsen just slides in on the back post, nods it over the hands of Charlie Lyon. We are level here in the first half. Kuntz. Sorry. S2 with possession again. Briscoe finds Mathers, gets a piece of it, releases Rankin, right-hand side. Parra gets a shot off. Irvin Parra just skims past the far post. Great work from S2. Well, he is a man that is never short of confidence, Irvin Parra. I just see picks out this pass. Has to get his touch right. Turns, has a half step. That shot nearly beats Charlie Lyon. Grazes the post. So one goal apiece, 1 post apiece here at Starfire Sports Stadium. Orange County had one earlier. Parra. Little chip over the top, looking for Rankins, too far. Lyon picks it up. Muse. His pass will be cut off by Rankin, who's then hit by Etim. Just over the back of Monday, Etim. Just gets to it first, collides with Etim. Right over the back, nothing you could do about it. Just a foul. Players can get hurt in moments like that. Rankin seems to be just fine. Mentioned before, Charles Rankin's goal the very last minute down at Orange County back on late June. It was his first goal of the season. First goal as an S2 player. As you see, Mathers picks out Olsen. Olsen, clever backheel to Parra. It's always going to be difficult to hit. Goes straight to Charlie Lyon. Pineda. Muse. Arbone takes that off of Pineda, who couldn't quite collect it under his feet. Briscoe. Arbone. Villalobos read that switch, but Nana Sinkum gets there first. Olsen. S2 holding the ball up well despite the pressure from Orange County. 34th minute, all tied up here at Starfire Sports Stadium. S2 captain Brian Meredith picks out Ray Sari. Coons. Sinkum looking for Olsen. Line goes long. Muse can only head it forward. Ray Sari, just a little uncharacteristic loss of possession for him. Sama Eswa. Villalobos, his pass is awry. Parra picks it up. S2 doing well to apply the pressure quickly. Briscoe. Didn't like anything he saw. Goes back to Rodriguez. Switch of the field again from S2. Meredith does well to pick Olsen out. He's got Kuntz going around him. Picks out Parra, who makes a run through. Parra going for the chip. Rankin's there, back post. His chip was off target, but Rankin collects the ball. Now one-on-one with Muse. Charles Rankin still going. Flashes it across. Parra swings and misses. Second chance. And he's going to be called for a foul. Parra seems to disagree wholeheartedly. Take a look at it here. Parra gets the chip wrong. Rankin cleans it up. Puts that pass back into Parra. Has a swing, and I think his first one caught the defender, and he's called for a foul there. Bit of a tough call, but hasn't gone his way this time. Nana Sinkum. There's that header, Olsen. S2 winning a lot of the 50-50s at the moment. Sorry again to release Rankin on the right. He's been very active here in the first half. Rankin, again, flashing it across. Mathers is there, he's late. Orange County win this one. Villalobos, arguably the most dangerous player on the field for Orange County. Has his pass blocked, be a throw-in. As I mentioned before, OC missing 4 attacking players. Carlos Alvarez scored against S2 in the last time these two met. Duke LaCroix has been injured since May. He has 2 goals in only 5 appearances. Of course, Ami Pineda, Jerry Van Iwick, 3 goals and 1 assist. They're making do so far, level here in the first half. Rodriguez pass fortunately bounces through. Mathers can't get to it. Villalobos again. Fernandez, the goal scorer. Out wide to Muse with space. It's that left-footed cross. Far post. Bounces awkwardly, and it's knocked in by Etim. And just like that, Orange County take the lead again. Monday Etim, 37th minute. Muse, lofting ball at the far post, just headed down. Monday Etim right in front of Rodriguez. Easy finish for the forward. Head coach S2 Ezra Hendrickson cannot be pleased with that defending. Winning that header on the back post and Etim, no problem, just a tap in. 36th minute. Lead is back with OC. Well, this game is living up to the first meeting between these two. Four to 3 last time. 2-1 already here in the first half. S2 have been doing everything right so far, but that last bit of defending was not the greatest. We'll see. Be Monday Etim's first goal of the season. A foul there on S2. No cards so far. Plenty of action this game. Lots of opportunities for S2. Orange County now lead 2-1. Rodriguez clears this one away, but only a half clearance. Muse again. Taking on the young Briscoe. Etim goes down, but referee's not impressed. It's a shot. Meredith's going to let it go wide. It'll be a goal kick for S2. All their hard work in the attack, and S2 have given up an easy goal there for Orange County. The way this game's going, though, plenty more goals in store. Meredith sends it long. Ball's flicked on. Olsen. Para. Nice strength from him. Throwing again for S2. Irvin Para with a chance for a long throw. Goes to the top to David Olsen. Christian Kuntz. Sorry. Rodriguez. Rankin again. Excuse me, Briscoe. Narbonne has found Briscoe in the box, still making the run. Briscoe just has it cleared away. Orange County keep it. Can't quite clear it. Narbonne does well, but this time Wobia sees it away. Kuntz settles it down, does well there, the young man. Briscoe looking for Mathers. He can only flick it on, but Rankin can't get to it. Rodriguez clattering there in the back of Etim. He's late, and Rodriguez will get his yellow card. Been warned a couple of times by Marakshi. This time the Cameroonian is late. Etim just flicks that one on. Rodriguez clatters into his back. Picks up the yellow card. Be the third yellow card for this man. Had a red card back in May 20th. That 6-0 loss against Reno as a result of 2 yellow cards. Monday Etim shaken up, but seems to be okay. Etim will have to go off until he's waved back on by Marakshi. Free kick here for Orange County. First yellow card of the game to Rodriguez. 41st minute. Muse keeps it going. Muse doing it very well into the box. Can't get his cross away. Rankin goes long for Para. Does well to pick him out. Olsen. S2 on the break a bit. Have to slow it up. Orange County do well to get back. David Olson still going, has Mathers. Mathers collects it, can only get a piece of it. Nice work by Wilito Fernandez to come all the way back from a forward position. Etim goes down. He'll collect the foul on Sari this time. Sari's complaining, thinks Etim went down a little too easily. Nonetheless, foul. Take a look at it again. Etim just backs into Sari till he feels the contact and goes down. May have gone down a little bit light, but gets the foul. Briscoe is going to head this one away. Heading towards the end of the first half here. Orange County with the lead. S2 arguably with the better chances. Orange County have converted 2. Hit the post as well. S2 have done the same. Once on a post. And that header goal from David Olson. Here's Muse. Rankin all over his back. It's going to be a foul. Another free kick here for Orange County. S2's defense has not been the most exemplary. Rankin just all over the back of Muse. His service has been problematic today for S2. Minute before 45, Roy Muse. Another dangerous opportunity here for Orange County. Whips this one in, far post. Rodriguez does well to clear this one away. Look for a moment, Brian Meredith was going to get his hands on it, but curved at the last second. Well, overall in the first half, hasn't been too many stoppages, so a minute or two most likely. Fernandez. Score of the first one for Orange County. Still fighting everybody off, manages to get away. Crosses in, Etim's there, but Meredith collects it, no problem. Briscoe. S2 looking to get one more. Briscoe's gonna skip everybody though. Goes straight to Charlie Lyon. Fourth official, Robert Gilbert, signals 1 minute of stoppage time. Long looping ball. Kuntz, he'll get it back. Well, if you'd characterize this first half, maybe been a little bit scrappy from both sides. As I mentioned before, S2 probably with the better chances. Orange County doing very, very well with the opportunities they've had. Both sides have hit the post. Been an exciting attacking game. We have a player down here for S2. Looks like that's going to be Irvin Parra. We're into our second minute now. Yunus Marakshi checking Parra's okay. Probably seconds left here at Starfire Sports Stadium. Orange County have it back. Etim, score of the second goal. Muse. That is going to do it here for the first half. 45 is done here at Starfire Sports Stadium. Our score, Seattle Sounders 2-1, Orange County SC 2. We'll be back with halftime and highlights right after this.
We built the USL into the largest Division II professional soccer league in the world. And now the time has come to announce USL Division III, America's professional third division league, completing the U.S. pro soccer landscape. It's time for your town, your team, your game. D3 will fuel local pride and local passion, creating a new legacy for the beautiful game and inspiring its tribal following across the country. This is professional soccer, built on a disciplined financial model and operational excellence, featuring exciting venues to thrill fans, in hungry new markets yearning for the game. USL Division 3. Professional, passionate, proven. Pro soccer starts here. Coming in 2019. For more information, visit USLD3.com.
I see the future is really bright for me. The high school diploma is just added to the confidence, and now I feel unstoppable.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
The opening half of the 2017 USL regular season has seen two teams emerge at the top of the Western Conference, with Real Monarchs SLC and San Antonio FC engaged in a duel for conference supremacy and potentially the USL regular season championship. San Antonio broke out first, putting together a 14-game undefeated streak, which included a 672-minute shutout streak to start the season. But the Monarchs' USL record 9-game winning streak, led by Sebastian Velasquez, has moved Real's new-look squad into the top spot as a showdown at Toyota Field on July 22nd closes in. The top of the Eastern Conference has also seen a clearly defined top two, including Louisville City FC, a finalist in the Eastern Conference final the past two seasons, pushing for another high finish in the standings. City's hard-driving attacking group, led by Brian Ownby, Niall McCabe, and Cameron Lancaster, has thrilled packed houses at Slugger Field so far this season. But leading the pack is the Charleston Battery, whose 25th anniversary season features an attack that more than lives up to the club's cannon-bearing crest. Led by Romario Williams, the Battery lead the USL in goals, with the likes of Forrest Lasso, Justin Portillo, and Atula Guerra providing a strong supporting cast at MUSC Health Stadium. Williams' success has placed him in a duel with Reno 1868 FC's Dane Kelly in the race for the USL Golden Boot. The two Jamaicans producing some highlight reel finishes on their way to double-digit goals before the end of the first half of the season. Kelly's run of scoring in 6 straight games helped expansion side 1868 FC up the Western Conference standings. Currently well positioned to take its place in the USL Cup playoffs, Reno follows in the footsteps of the likes of FC Cincinnati in 2016, Louisville City FC in 2015, and Sacramento Republic FC in 2014 in finding immediate success on and off the field. Poised to join that group in 2018 is Nashville SC, which has already built an impressive front office and hired former MLS Cup winner Gary Smith as the first head coach in the club's USL history. With more expansion news expected in coming weeks, the conclusion of the 2017 season not only provides more on-field highlights to thrill fans, but also set the course for the USL into the next decade as it continues to raise the bar across the board.
You grew up in Trinidad. I know you love your country and everything. Were you good at anything else, or was it for you from when you were young, always, I'm going to play football?
Growing up, I play all sports, basketball,
Were
cricket.
You good? You were?
Football, so it was like between 10 to 16 years, I was playing more like football and cricket, so I knew I would have made it in one of those sports.
I've met players before from the Caribbean who playing for the national team is like the highest honor. So I know you guys now are going through World Cup qualifying. So kind of talk about your international career so far and what that means to you.
Well, I got an early call in my career, like around 18, going on 19, where I was on the bench for like 6 games straight because the coach did not like believe in me because I was small in size. But they know I have the talent, I can play, but it just trust, I think it was. And when I get my opportunity, I take it. I have like 62 caps now. So it's an honor, and also an honor to play for my country.
Do you know how many goals you have for your country? 6.
6?
You have all the stats, huh? Let's talk about another goal you scored, which isn't on the stat sheet, but this goal took place in December, MLS Cup. You're one of the guys who stepped up to take a penalty kick. Now, 2 things I want to know. Did you want to take one? Or did they ask you to?
I tell Smith I'll kick.
You say you want to take one? And then how is the walk from the halfway line to the PK
Well,
spot?
the last Gold Cup, I threw one against Panama, so that was in my head a little bit. Then after I shake it off, I say, come on. Yeah, I missed over the bar. Then I shake it off, I say to myself, not today again. So it kind of helped me when I woke up.
Jovan Jones, 25-year-old international from Trinidad and Tobago.
But are you nervous when you're walking down
No,
there?
I wasn't nervous.
You wasn't nervous?
No.
You walked down and you finished the
Before I kick, I was kind of nervous. You know, I like had two minds where I'm going to go. So I just say, I'm just going to go hard and high.
How about that composure, top corner? This is about as good a penalty as you're going to hit. Jovan Jones absolutely showing tons of composure, steps up left-footed, and just rips it into the left-hand upper corner of Clint Irwin.
Winning the cup, it was a great feeling. You know, like you play in a game, you're winning like 4-0. Sometimes you don't really get that vibe. Like if you down 1-0, you come back and win 2-1 or 3-2. You feel that energy, so it was like that.
Your hair, I have to ask, because the people want to know. You change it every 3-4 days. You know, we've joked before about your hair and stuff. Is there, some have been good, great, some have been interesting. Is there a reason why you change so often? Do you get bored? Is it something everyone from back home does? Like, what's kind of the story behind your hairstyle?
I get bored, you know, like if I see something on the internet, I try. I don't care if it look good or bad. I just try stuff.
Do you have a favorite one that you've done?
No.
Do you have a horrible one that you've done? Yeah. You do?
Right now I'm looking for a new one.
Brian Schmetzer, and I knew I'd get that reaction. He likes you a lot, I can tell. Just from being around you guys, he's always, poking fun at you, trying to get you to smile, to talk more. What's your relationship like with Brian, and how much does his confidence in you allow you to actually do what you're doing?
Well, first to begin, I love Brian because, as a coach, he talks to players. Some coach, like when they come in mornings, they pass you straight or just, he try to come to talk to you, make you smile, see how your morning going, your family, everything like that. And also on the field, he gave me a lot of confidence. And I think that will help me to become the player I am today.
So you're closing in on about 400 career appearances. Now, something like that, does it carry weight for you, or are you the kind of guy that's only going to think about that maybe when you retire?
I mean, I definitely think about it and look at the numbers as the years have gone on. I kind of told myself I wanted to get to that 400 games played. I was hoping 400 MLS regular season, so let's see if I get to that. But yeah, I definitely keep track of it and something to watch.
When I think, and I think a lot of people think of the top American centre backs in recent years, your name's going to be up there when you retire. Do you in some way feel that you were overlooked when it came to the national team? You didn't get as many caps as you maybe someone of your quality should have probably got?
I would have liked to have been a bigger part of the national team. No doubt about it. That's something I'll look back on and regret that I didn't have a bigger part in that team. But there are a lot of players that could say the same thing and who felt overlooked. So I'm fortunate enough that I was able to get some caps. I think I got to 12 caps, so something to tell the grandkids. But yeah, I definitely look back and be bummed I didn't have a bigger part in that team.
It might be hard, but I'll try anyway. Who's would you say is probably the hardest forward you faced in your MLS career? Just the guy that you knew you're playing in the next day and you're like, this is going to be a tough game.
I mean, Steve Zakawani was never fun to stick it up against. I don't miss chasing you and Sana around back in the day. That was terrifying. Yeah, I don't know. Nowadays, I mean, I don't think anyone's too pumped to play against Toronto. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you I slept really well the night before MLS Cup, thinking about those two. But yeah, there's a lot of good forwards in the league. I mean, David Villa, but I'll go Steve Zakawani.
When you look back on your career, hopefully you play many more years, what's the one thing you're going to look back on and say, like, I'm really glad I got to experience that moment?
I mean, looking back right now, I'm very proud that I've got to win 2 MLS Cups now, and both those MLS Cups were that club's first. So I think that's something I'll always look back and be proud of, to say you were part of the team that brought the first championship to that club. Is something that's special to me.
Hey guys, I'm Chad.
So happy to be here, share this moment with you guys. We love you. Let's win another one!
It's your 14th season now. Played with a lot of people. Do you have a favorite teammate?
Might lose some friends over this, but I think my favorite teammate, I said it last year, obviously with it being his last year, but Zach Scott. I think he's just everything you want in a teammate, a friend, a leader, just the way he carries himself. It was fun to watch, and it was even funner to play alongside him. So I'll definitely go with Zach Scott.
I'm just glad you didn't say Brad.
No, not Brad.
Obviously, the MLS Cups we know, the Defender of the Year awards, all of that. At this stage now, someone who's done pretty much everything, what still drives you? What still makes you come out every day, give everything in training, everything in games? What's your motivation at this point?
More. I mean, it's not over just because you did it, you know. It's always nice to do it again and again. Obviously, waited, 8 long years in between MLS Cups, and that feeling was amazing, and it drives me still. I'd love to have that feeling again, this December. So you can always do more. You only have a limited time to play this game, so do as much as you can with it.
Back here, Starfire Sports Stadium. Beautiful Sunday afternoon. The sun is out, the fans are out. Everybody enjoying this contest. 2-1 lead at the moment for Orange County. We'll get right into the highlights. First, with Orange County open up the scoring against the run of play. Seattle Sounders 2, dominating possession, moving things around, but then this happened. Villalobos picks out Fernandez. Briscoe can't get back. It's a beautiful finish. Nothing Brian Meredith can do. Gustavo Villalobos, the man who hit the winner against S2 a couple of weeks ago, gets it done. Orange County take the lead. Let's take a look. There's Villalobos now with another opportunity. Huge strike. Meredith may have gotten a piece of it there, but then S2 responds. Irvin Parra, big time long throw. David Olson, back post. Charlie Lyon can't get to it, and we are all tied up. Olson gets up, knocks it over Charlie Lyon. S2 right back in it. Then this again, Charlie Rankin picks out Irvin Parra, more from him. What a strike that is, just missing the far post. And again, possible Charlie Lyon getting a piece of that. But a response here from Orange County. Muse, far post. Rodriguez L just missing his mark. And Monday Etim, easy tap, and you can see L just kind of slowly jogging back, hoping the header is won by somebody else. Not the case. And S2 find themselves down by a score of 2-1. Orange County, as I mentioned, not really super impressive. The ball's kind of scrappy, but they were able to take the lead, and S2 now kind of have to figure things out again. We will say that there are some big options on the bench. More second half action after this.
Raise the stakes. Expectations are high. Our biggest season yet will break records with elite players and future stars. Innovative technology and new homes. We're growing the game in our community and across the nation. Are you ready?
Welcome back. Both teams coming back onto the field here. Orange County lead Seattle Sounders FC 2 from a score of 2-1. Take a look at the benches here for both sides. First with Orange County. They have their goalkeeper back up as Michael Succi, Oscar Sorto, former of Los Dos, Juan Pablo Osegueda, both in the defense. Zach Kobayashi and Kevin Jean in the midfield, and then Dusan Stefanovic is their man up top if they so need. For S2, as I mentioned just during the halftime break, Sam Fowler, the young U16 player, is the backup goalkeeper. Riley Grant, defense. And Ezra Hendrickson has chosen 3 midfielders. Lorenzo Ramos, Dylan Tevez, Azriel Gonzalez, all young players. Shea Adekoya and Victor Mansoure. Yes, he is back in town from his loan on Cincinnati FC. A couple of weeks ago, Mansoure pledged his allegiance, not pledged his allegiance necessarily, but said he was open for the chance of playing for Sierra Leone national team. He was called up in their qualifier for the African Nations Cup 2019. FIFA did not approve his ability to play yet, so he did not feature in that game, but Mansoure has returned. He played in the 1-1 draw in the friendly against Eintracht Frankfurt and is on the bench today for S2. Of course, Mansoure, homegrown player. Sounders own his rights. 2015 and 2016 with S2 at 35 appearances and 5 goals, the young man. Victor Mansoure is back here in Seattle. Just about underway here in the second half. Yunus Marakshi checking his watch. Now we are underway. Sounders 2 in the green. Got a little bit of work to do here in the second half. Orange County looking to pick up their 5th win of the season. This game big for both these teams as playoff contention. We're about halfway through the summer. These games become very, very valuable. Orange County, as I mentioned before, 3 games in 6 days, 2 of them on the road. This would be huge 3 points for them. They already had the first victory of this season between these two sides. Here's David Olsen. The new blonde look, Olsen. The lone goal this game so far for S2. Kuntz looking to drive forward a little bit more from that outside back position. Was a little quiet in the first half. Not the best ball there from David Olsen. Picked up by Fernandez. Going to go right past Rodriguez. Fernandez still going. Fernandez still driving. Rodriguez recovers well. Etim picks it up. Pineda. Still going Victor Pineda. Monday Etim. Chaplow. S2 recovered well. Slowing Orange County down. Chaplow again. Franco. Sama. This one's cut out. Now David Olsen clears it away. Long throw. Nonasinkum will nod this one away. Throw in again. This time Brian Meredith comes and collects. 27-year-old, oldest player on the field for S2. Looking for Mathers. It's gonna be another 3 or another long throw. Throwing for S2. Kuntz gives this one away. Chaplow is caught by Sari. Sorry, he was just late there. He's going to get a talking to by Yunus Marakshi. Chaplow gets it away. He's got the studs up a bit too. Doesn't catch him. Marakshi telling him just to bring it down. A little warning there for Ray Sari. Well, if you've been following S2 most of this season, you might be... We'll get to that in just a minute. Orange County restarts things here. Pineda. Sana. Nonasinkum heads this one away. Mathers. Barr, a good turn from him. Mathers again. He's going to be brought down by Sana. Foul by the Cameroonian. It's going to be a free kick opportunity here for S2. Just the hand across the body. Mathers, lone player on the ball. Zach Mathers in. Olsen is there, gets a touch to it. And that's going to be a goal kick as Charlie Lyon comes out, catches David Olsen. Olsen is still down. Take a look at it again here. Mathers right across Olsen there before Charlie Lyon, but can't keep it on target. Olsen still down. Olsen went down hard, but didn't seem to be too much contact between him and Charlie Lyon. And he's up and back on his feet. So wincing in pain, David Olsen. Again, great ball by Mathers. Olsen just comes across. See where his foot made contact there with Charlie Lyon, but didn't look too bad. Lyon gets the restart. Olsen still just walking back slowly. Chaplow over the top, picked out by Nanasinkum. Narbonne, good skill from him. Still going Narbonne. Para. Narbonne called for the foul there. Free kick for OC. So I was going to mention, if you've been following S2 all season, you might notice there is a cast of players missing. Mentioned it before, the U18's first time ever making to the national semifinals in the Development Academy. Fell to the Los Angeles Galaxy 3-2 down in LA. That team included Milo Barton, Sam Rogers, of course, who's featured at center back a ton this season, Paul Rothrock, Kei Tomazawa, and others. Mathers does well to collect this one. Good first time touch to Para. Para inside. On his right foot, bounces off Navarro. First corner of the second half. Excellent skill there from Zach Mathers. Had a great season so far with S2, as I mentioned before. 6 goals, 2 assists. Chance for another assist here. Ball's whipped in. L's there. And that's going to go for a goal kick. Well, the U18s made it to the semifinals. The U15s, 16s made it to the quarterfinals before they were knocked out. It was the first time Sounders Academy history that both the 18s and the 15s and 16s reached the quarterfinals. A testament to the connection between the clubs around the Seattle area and the Puget Sound area and Sounders Academy, bringing in some real talent. Both Christian Kuntz and Kai Briscoe beneficiaries of that. Here is Kuntz. Just beaten to it there by Sama. Olsen still trying to walk off that knock with Charlie Lyon. Kuntz over the top looking for Para. Para gets on the inside of Navarro. He's able to knock it away, throwing for S2. Sounders 2 again. A lot of the possession. Can they make this one count? Para again with a long throw. Orange County win this. Kuntz can't collect. Nanasinkum. Fernandez does well to hold him off. Kuntz clears this one away. Throwing for Orange County. In fact, it goes all the way out of the stadium. Orange County head coach Logan Paz certainly has to be happy what he's seen, having a lead at the moment. Franco with a throw. Villalobos. Chaplow switches it to the left for Muse. Can't quite keep a hold of it. Gets it back though. Muse, that left foot. Sinkum gets a piece of it, clears it away. Sorry to Mathers. Olsen. Jury is still out on whether David Olsen's going to be able to continue here. It still looks a little shaken up. Meredith. Not a Sinkum. Looking to stretch the OC back line. This one's going to go all the way over the top. Franco's going to let it run out of bounds. Goal kick. Para can't quite get to this one. Both sides have their entire bench out warming up, stretching. 56th minute here at Starfire. Narbonne right into Chaplow. Villalobos releases Sama on the right. Tries to get the cross in, but it's blocked off by Kuntz. Fernandez. Olsen cuts this one out. It's going to be another throw for Orange County. Chaplow. Again, another throw in for S2. Cy McGee. Points to the direction of Orange County, and this time it's going to be taken by Joe Franco. Former Los Dos man at Miami FC of the NASL last year. Franco's going to go with a long throw. Sorry gets a piece of it. All the way to Muse. Not much contact, but it falls kindly to Etim before cleared away by Rodriguez. Briscoe called for a foul there on Muse, just a little bit out of control. Now another free kick chance for Orange County. Roy Muse over this one. Shouts from the crowd, come on Seattle. Trying to encourage their home side. Muse bends this one in. Sorry, gets the header wrong. Narbonne, a piece of it. A little bit sloppy there from Seattle defense, but Meredith cleans it up. Meredith going direct. Para. Does well to bring it down. Rankin. After a quick first few minutes, S2 have kind of slowed things down here. Orange County will take that. L all the way back to Meredith again. Good chasing by Fernandez. Meredith knocks it out of bounds and the game stops again. That extra pressure from Orange County, forcing S2 to clear it away. Ezra Hendrickson, I think, has seen enough, and he's going to make a couple changes here. We'll find out what they are in a minute. Orange County called for a foul. Rodriguez to restart it. He goes long. Navarro heads it away, straight to Narbonne. Looking for Mathers, but can't find him. Here's Sama. Down the line. Nana Sinkum wins it to Narbonne. S2 collect again. L out to Briscoe, but can't quite get his feet underneath him. Again, the ball's turned over. Etim finds Muse, racing down the left-hand side. Roy Muse still. Muse gets that cross off. Sama on the back post, tries to set it in for Villalobos. Orange County again. Sama, this time a corner for Orange County. Their first of the second half. It's only the fourth corner in the entire game between both these teams. "15 minutes here, Starfire into the second half, and things have just slowed down a little bit. Orange County happy to take that. S2 just a little bit off on the passing. Turn the ball over each time they've gotten in the last few moments of play. Now the first corner of the second half for Orange County. Top of the box, Villalobos looking for it. Can't get there. S2 does well to clear. Nice idea from Chaplow, Orange County captain. Pineda. Chaplow. Rankin reads it. Charlie Lyon has to go long. Briscoe. Good strong header, but stumbles over the ball. Orange County have it back. Muse. Through the legs of Narbonne. Etim with the turn. Narbonne collects it this time. Sorry. Now finds Mathers. Great positioning by Mathers between the midfield and the back line. Mathers still going. Gets his pass off to Rankin. 3-on-6. Rankin still going. Orange County do so well to get back. Etim. Good turn from him again. Rodriguez cuts this one out. End-to-end stuff here at the moment. Rankin. Sorry, slows things down. Here's Nanasinkum. Plenty of space. Nanasinkum still going. Kuntz. Mathers. Good touch from him again. Para. Just out of his reach. Para keeps it. Rankin. Working on Muse. Rankin one-on-one. Nice work by Muse to cut it off. Briscoe gets the cross in, but it's going to go straight at Charlie Lyon. Chance gone for S2. Plenty of time here at Starfire. 62nd minute. 2 changes on the halfway line for Sounders 2. That ball looking for Fernandez. Bounces down, Villalobos collects it. Switches it out left to Muse again. Both Etim, Fernandez, and Villalobos in the box. Muse puts the cross in. Rodriguez clears. Orange County again collect it. This time it's Solomon Wubius. Navarra. Franco. Charlie Lyon. Be a special thing for Charlie Lyon to collect 3 points here at Starfire, his former home. S2 again, just a little sloppy on the ball. Brian Meredith this time going long. Sounders 2 just a little bit off their rhythm at the moment. Villalobos to Muse. Driving forward, Muse. Crossing the top of the box. No one's there. Chance for S2 to break. David Olson. He'll have to slow it up. I think if I had to pick one player that's going to get subbed out, it would be David Olson, based on that collision he had with Charlie Lyon. Kuntz puts it out. Now we're going to see our substitutions. David Olson is going to be the one jogging forward. He is the first one off. Olson to be replaced by number 12, Shea Adekoya. Big applause for Mr. David Olson, the goal scorer in the first half for S2, but unable to carry on as Shea Adekoya comes on. The other man coming off is number 88, Ray Sari. And he'll be replaced by Lorenzo Ramos.
Sorry, not a man subbed very often. In fact, that's the first time he's been subbed this season by Ezra Hendrickson. So Sorry and Olsen give way to Adekoya and Ramos. Kuntz. Now to sink him. Narbonne, good pressure from Fernandez, gets it back. Villalobos. Sama. Just clattered into there by Lorenzo Ramos, and he's going to pick up a yellow card right off the bat. On the field for about a minute. Goes into the books. Let's take a look at it here. Just a little late, catches the foot of Villalobos. And Ramos goes into the books right away. So Adekoya's 5th appearance, by the way, Shea Adekoya has not appeared for S2 since May 28th in that 2-2 draw here against Sacramento. Adekoya has 1 goal back in early April in the 2-1 win over Timbers 2 here. Roy Muse over the ball. Muse bending at far post. Bouncing around. A couple bodies down, but players back up. Looks like that's Fernandez. He's going to be limping a little bit. Pass looking for some is cut out by Briscoe. Throw in S2. Fernandez now laying down after that initial play in the box and that free kick from Muse. Fernandez opened the scoring for Orange County back in the 16th minute in the first half, followed by that goal from David Olsen in the 30th minute, and then in the 36th, Monday Etim made it 2-1 for Orange County, and that is where we stand. S2 have used 2 of their subs so far. Shea Adekoya coming in just moments ago for David Olsen, who had a little knock in the collision against Charlie Lyon. And Lorenzo Ramos has replaced Ray Sari. Fernandez hobbling a little bit. Has a little bit of a limp. We'll see what Orange County head coach Logan Paz decides to do. Briscoe. Excuse me, Lorenzo Ramos. All the way to Kuntz. Fernandez is back on. There he's now putting pressure on Rodriguez. Ramos. Mathers, good turn from him. Picks out Parra. He's got Rankin into space. Rankin off the bar, straight into the hands of Charlie Lyon. Huge chance there for Charles Rankin to get his 2nd goal of the season for S2. Great build-up play, though. Take another look. Rankin played into space so well by Parra. Can't beat the near post. Take another look. Just slips inside of Roy Muse. Charlie Lyon turns and has it bounce right back into his hands. He's a grateful man there. Huge chance for S2. Throwing on the far side for Orange County. Rankin's already scored once so far against Orange County. Villalobos. Shot blocked away by Nana Sinkum. Got that third goal in the 4-3 loss a couple of weeks ago. As I mentioned, Briscoe clears this one away. Throwing for OC. Briscoe with the throw. OC have it back. Looking long. Nana Sinkum wins the battle this time. Kuntz. Ramos. Narbonne knocked from behind a bit by Etim, but OC have it back again. 20 minutes to play here. That pass just misses out. S2 have it back. See head coach Logan Paz urging his team on, trying to keep the focus. 20 minutes to go here at Starfire. S2 looking to get back in their winning ways. After that 4-1 loss last week to Real Monarchs. Orange County had the lead till the very end last week until Didier Drogba's free kick equalized. They saw their 3 points at home disintegrate to just one. With only 11 games played so far, it's their season is just getting going. Rodriguez L, ball bounces through to Para, now Mathers. Mathers, not a lot of options, all white up there except for Para and Adekoya. I don't know if Adekoya has touched the ball yet. Has to restart it. Emerald City supporters urging them on here. Para is going to get called for the foul. Is Alberto Navarro on Para. Free kick for S2. Ezra Hendrickson looking to make his third and final sub. Get to that in a second. Here's Nana Sinkum. Orange County have done well to get numbers back and defend. Happy to let S2 play around the perimeter. Rodriguez L to Mathers. Looking for Rankin, can't hang on to it. Here they come on the counterattack, Orange County. This one's gonna be way too far. Fernandez can't get to it. And we're gonna see our final substitution here from S2. And no surprise, number 80, Victor Mansoret, is coming on, and he's going to replace number 78, Charles Rankin. So Irvin Parr will slot out to the wide right where Charles was, and Irvin Parr is going to come on top. To a huge applause, he comes on, Victor Mansoret. Went out on loan to Cincinnati FC. Had 8 appearances. Wasn't able to get on the score sheet, but he is back here at Starfire Sports Stadium after that substitute appearance against Eintracht Frankfurt for the Sounders. Back on the 8th of July. As I mentioned, he's looking to become an international with Sierra Leone after having been a U.S. Youth International. He's scored some exciting goals here. Ezra Hendrickson on the side. Hoping he can contribute today. Villalobos. Chance here for Orange County, just right into Meredith. Richard Chaplow just couldn't get around it. Mathers. Ramos. Parra kind of ships this one off. Mansoret is going to be called. Nope, it's just a throw-in. Nonasinkum wins the header. Mathers can't quite get to it. Orange County clear again. Logan Paz has all his substitutes still. Ezra Hendrickson has spent all of them. Nonasinkum in a little bit of trouble. Back to Meredith. He'll clear this one away. Game slows down again. Other than Charles Rankin's opportunity halfway through the second half, these last few minutes have definitely gone Orange County's way. Game is kind of start and stop. Here's Adekoya. Ramos. Mathers does well to keep it going to Briscoe. Briscoe loses out. Ramos goes down. It's going to be a foul, though, called on Sama. Kuntz. Excuse me, that was on Monday. Etim moved out on the left side. Rodriguez over the top, looking for Shea Adekoya. Adekoya, ball to his feet. Just cleared away, though. Villalobos looking for Fernandez. He just turns and seems to collect it. Ball was right there. Does well to react. Orange County's staying alive here at Starfire. That one's out of bounds. S2 with a throw. Briscoe can't find Mathers. Chaplow has it back. Muse, his pass is cut out, but it goes straight to Chaplow. Parra gets it back. Mansoray. Here's Shea Adekoya with space to go. Adekoya has got Mansoray in front of him, finds him. He's going to be flagged for offsides. Good run from Victor Mansoray, just a little bit off time between the two. Just like that, though, with speed of Adekoya and Mansoray. Mathers unleashing the speed there of Shea Adekoya. You can just see his pass. Last second, Mansoray drifted off sides. Center back Alberto Navarro saw that all the way. Roy Muse. Orange County looking to make their first change. Etim does well to get around Briscoe. It's going to be a foul on the young man. Free kick for Orange County. We'll get that substitution now. 78th minute. And it is going to be Monday Etim, replaced by number 14, Dusan Stefanovic. So Etim's day is done. Stefanovic back in. Etim currently the game-winning goal scorer. Monday Etim has to be happy with his day. Stefanovic will now have his chance. Muse with a free kick. Narbonne is there. Stefanovic into the action right away. Still onside is Fernandez. Muse, this one out of bounds again. Orange County just frustrating Seattle with good possession, keeping the ball, winning the 50-50s. S2 can't keep it, and the ball rolls out again. 79th minute now here at Starfire. Yeah, Orange County have not had many chances at all in this second half, but they've managed to slow the game down. Not a lot of flow here for S2. They'll just be happy to keep the lead. Briscoe sends this one out of bounds. Another throw in for OC. Villalobos. Ramos. Kicks the underside of Villalobos' foot. He'll hobble it off. Painful. Brian Meredith. He'll send this one long for S2. Mansoray can't hold it up. Ball bounces again to Villalobos, and away is Fernandez. Fernandez still going after he shakes off Rodriguez. Fernandez with the shot. Way wide. A little bit of the story here in the second half, though, for S2. Long ball, not able to keep possession, and then Orange County are sent away on the counterattack. Get the sense if S2 can just clean up some of the passes, some of the possession, that they could easily create more opportunities for themselves. Briscoe to Mansoray. Good turn from him. Mathers. Ramos switching it out to Kuntz. Ramos. Great ball to pick out Briscoe's first time cross. Going to be difficult. Sends it out of bounds. So it's going to be tough for the young man, Kai Briscoe. Yunus Marakshi blows his whistle, telling Charlie Lyon to get going. Lyon sends this one deep. Rodriguez wins the header. Ramos. Lemieux again does well to win the ball. Chaplow, even better. Stefanovic blown for offsides. Doesn't like it, but free kick again for S2. L goes long. Mansoray wins it down for Mathers. Parr, good turn. Parr on his own on the right side. Gets the cross away, but never going to get past number 5, Solomon Wubias. Orange County have it again. They've defended very well in the second half, Orange County. Frustrating S2 at every turn. Plenty of time. Big long throw from Parra. Both he and Mansoray not quite on the same page on that one. Both played together towards the end of last season, 2016, before Mansoray went out on loan. Parra had just come in from his time in Germany, as he was signed in early August with S2 back in 2016, last year. Here's Briscoe again. The ball seems to be living on that far side of the field at the moment. Not a lot of action here on the near side. I've just called Shea Adekoya's name once. Narbonne. Orange County now with a back 5, essentially. Long ball to Adekoya. He'll flick it on to Mansoray. Mathers. Parra, little chip over the top, but it's behind everybody. Scooped up again. This time it is going to be Stefanovic. Not a Sinkum. Wins this one. It's going to be a throw in for OC. I think Kuntz thought Fernandez had got a piece of it. Just a sense in this game, if S2 can get control, that they'll get another opportunity. Chaplow sends it into the stands, throwing for S2. Kuntz looking for Mansoray. Meredith. Parr as well. Little clever trick to Mathers. Mansoray. There's Parra. To the end line. Just cut out, though, by Navarro. OC clear. Ramos. Briscoe finds Mansoret. He'll drive forward. All white in front of him. Adekoya. Narbonne. Not a lot of space there in that 18-yard box. This is better, though, from S2. Para. Can't hang on to the ball, but does now. Still rides the challenge and has picked up a free kick. Let's see what S2 can do here. Mathers over it. Everybody for OC back in the box. S2 are going to put everybody forward except for Briscoe and Kuntz. They'll stay back. Mathers on the free kick. 86th minute. Mathers whips it in, far post. Mansoret gets a piece of it. Finally cleared away by OC, but only as far as Kuntz. He'll pick out Mansoret. First time ball from him. Cleared away again by OC. Stefanovic goes long with it. Villalobos is going to try and race it down. Getting there first is Briscoe. OC will slow it down, let the clock drain out. Villalobos. Muse. Players tangled up here. It's going to be a free kick for S2. Meredith. Narbonne flicks it on. Orange County just happy to sit back, collect what S2 have, and try and catch them on the counterattack. This one's going to drift past everybody in the hands of Meredith. Mansoret brings this one down for Mathers. He has space this time. Mathers. Victor Mansoret got Kuntz to his left. Mansoret with a shot. Got to get a deflection, though. It's a corner kick for S2. Their second of the second half, their third of the entire match. Take a look again. Mathers just gets that off the underside of Joe Franco's leg. And now we have a player down in the box. It's Cameroonian, Sama Uswa. Just looking to probably take a little more time off the clock. Trainer's going to come out and take a look at him. Yunus Marakshi motioning to S2 players that he's got the time on his clock. Thing about this is, since the trainers come on, Usua does have to leave the field. Mathers on the ball. Everybody in for S2. Whips this one in. Charlie Lyon gets a piece of it. Back to Kuntz. Wide for Mathers. Mathers does well to get around. Gets it on his right foot. Has a shot. It's going to go way over everybody. Goal kick here for OC. Esua is back on. Mathers frustrated by that shot. Doesn't get it on target. You never know. Put it through the crowd of people in front of goal and it can go anywhere. Charlie Lyon restarts. Nana Sinkum, great powerful header. Mansoret chasing it down. Mansoret just cleared away by Navarro. 90th minute. Adekoya. Mansoret's been lively. Adekoya. Narbonne. Narbonne over the top to Parra, right to his chest. Parra can't bring it down. Villalobos. Long ball from him. This one all the way back to Meredith. Narbonne. S2 have time for one more chance. We've nearly hit 90. Kuntz. Mathers. Little chip from Mathers. Not a bad idea, but too far. Charlie Lyon collects this easily. Muse on the left-hand side. We've hit 90. Just have a look at Robert Gilbert for our time, and we have 4 minutes on the clock here at Starfire. 4 minutes. This one goes out of bounds. Still a chance for S2 to get back in, get an equalizer. Good move from Stefanovic. Working on Rodriguez. It's going to be a goal kick for S2. It was in the 92nd minute last week when Drogba hit that free kick, the equalizer for Phoenix. Adekoya brings this one down but goes straight to Stefanovic. He does well to chase it down. S2 have a throw-in. Nice work by Shea Adekoya. AOC get it back. Stefanovic. Sama down the line, skips everybody. Sama is again on the ground. We'll have to wait and see. Referee's going to come over and have a chat with him. Yunus Marakshi says tells the Cameroonian he's going to have to come off the field. Tells him he has to get off on the far sideline. As to a not a fan favorite here at Starfire, has now had a substitution. He's replaced by Oscar Sorto. Good touch there from Parra. Parra with a shot just over everybody. Couldn't quite get over it. Former LA Galaxy man, number 2, Oscar Sorto is on. Yunus Marukshi motioning to Charlie Lyon to get it restarted. Into the 93rd. Fernandez had a good game, holds it up well. Villalobos to the top, there's Chaplow. Still driving forward, Nana Singham blocks it. Stefanovic. Sorto. Into the corner, Sorto goes. And he's won his team a corner. Second of the half for OC. 45 seconds left. S2 have the throw. Narbonne will take it quickly. Mansere tries to get a turn. Throwing for OC, and they're just going to see this last few seconds out. Probably have a few more seconds after the injury to Esua. Not much time left. Over the top, looking for Stefanovic. Nana Singham will see it away. Meredith. Brian Meredith. Last chance here for S2. Parra gets knocked from behind, stays down, but no call. This one's going to trickle out of bounds again, and that is going to be it here at Starfire Stadium. Final score after a lot of action in the first half. Seattle Sounders FC 2-1. Orange County SC 2. Second half just never quite got going. OC did a very good job defending. S2 could never get grips with the game as it was stop and start for most of the second half. A little bit frustrating for Ezra Hendrickson and the boys, but good win there for Orange County as they head on the road now to Rio Grande Valley Toros on the 19th. And then have another home game against those guys a couple days later on the 22nd. For Ezra Hendrickson's side, they'll pick up and start again on the 20th against Swope Park Rangers right here at Starfire Sports Stadium. Look to get themselves back on track and get 3 points there against Sporting KC's supporting side. For everybody here, Starfire Sports Stadium, Bootstrap Productions, I'm Aaron Hines, and thank you so much for watching. Our final score again, Seattle Sounders FC 2-1, Orange County SC 2.